no. Truly, oh no. Please believe me when I say that oh no is genuinely the only thing that I can think to say at this current moment in time. You guys know that meme where it's PewDiePie being like, it is evolving just backwards? Yeah, I know I've used that as an example for Roblox so many times, but never has it been more relevant and fitting to a topic than it is right now. Animated Roblox facial expressions, just a bunch of words that probably should have never been put together. But here we are, making this video all because they have been put together. Am I terrified of these faces? Oh, absolutely. Is there anything we can do? Well, the only thing we can do is take a look at them together. But first, I have something very important for you guys. Before we can progress into the next part of this video, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're also curious to see the new animated Roblox faces. You see, it was a tweet from Bloxy News that I came across kinda late last night, and that was the first time I realized that this was a thing. And one thing for sure is that if this didn't come straight from a big Roblox news source, I would have 100% thought it was some kind of weird joke. Here is the first look at facial expressions that will be coming to Roblox in the near future. I realize I keep saying facial expressions, but none of you really understand what that phrase actually holds or brings to us just yet. I say yet because I can absolutely show you. This allows you to have your Roblox avatar make any animated expression in game. Yeah, if we're going to explain it in the simplest way that we can, it's basically an animated face. So you know how when a face gets angry in real life and it wrinkles up and the eyebrows go like grrr? Imagine that, but in Roblox, and maybe you'll then understand why I'm slightly horrified. The full video is created by VentureBeat, and there is a short segment featuring the facial expressions attached to the tweet. They label everything at the side here as high fidelity avatars, and the first pointer basically holds Arthur and the new animated faces together, realistic character models and movement. And below that's something I don't think we've yet seen, but god, I really hope they get this one right because it actually sounds promisingly cool. 3D layered clothing that adjusts dynamically. The avatar they are using in the example to show off these facial expressions literally looks like that girl from Frozen. I won't lie though, the idea of it does sound and almost look so incredibly cool, and I'm sure the idea could be pulled off in an amazing way. It just all comes down to how exactly they go about doing that. Expressing emotions through your Roblox avatar by using the animated facial expressions. Good lord, that really does sound like someone just threw a bunch of words at each other and poured glue over them in order for them to stick. Take this one thing from me. If anything, I'm very curious to see how this update and this new feature is gonna play out. It may be creepy to see a bunch of Arthur things running around and opening their mouth to simulate their shocked emotion, but that don't stop the curiosity. Shortly after that tweet, I came across another tweet, and this time from Green Lego Cats. Here is a better look at what Roblox face animations could look like. These are meshes by Roblox admin CodeWriter, which I covered in a video almost 2 years ago. It gives you a better look at what facial expressions will likely mostly look like, plus the attached screenshot of what appears to be a whole library of the animated facial expressions. You know what, forget how terrifying and creepy the original idea was, because now we have a much more pressing issue at hand. I would imagine there is hundreds, if not thousands of faces available on Roblox, and out of every single face they could have possibly used, they chose this one. Why? Why would you ever willingly choose this monstrosity? I would even take the face they showcased in the video over this one. Man, petition to eradicate this creature of a face from Roblox forever. Okay, that's a little bit far. I'm not actually starting a petition. I see you ban adopt me supporters getting your hopes up. Look, I know I say this about a lot, but I guess if it's what I think, then that's why I share it with you. But I really don't think these fit on Roblox. That's where the it is evolving just backwards thing comes into play here. But I said that about Arthro, and whilst I still believe that to be slightly true, I am used to Arthro now. They kind of just found a way to fit in. I said it about the new default avatars a couple of months ago, and I'm not changing my mind about those anytime soon. I still think they look like they came from a couple of versions previous to the bacon hairs, but facial expressions, goodness me, that is a new one, and absolutely not something I ever expected from Roblox, but you know, that seems to be the theme recently. I suppose one thing it would be good for is games that have a storyline or dialogue or just anything similar to that. But the thing is, I've seen games do this all on their own anyway. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't see the need for Roblox to add animated face to the catalogue or as an option in the avatar editor. I mean, overall and in general, it really doesn't make that much of a difference to how things run on Roblox, but you know, it is what it is. And you guys know I will always try to find something positive about anything Roblox does, and bringing a negative opinion upon them isn't exactly my most favourite thing to do, but when I feel it's necessary, then of course I'll share that and not be out here just trying to force myself to like the update just for the sake of it. Okay, don't get me wrong, if you want my incredibly honest personal opinion on this, then here it is. I think having facial expressions on Roblox is gonna be super creepy at first, and I know it's gonna take a whole lot of getting used to, but I also think I will eventually get used to it, and when I reach that point, I think Roblox having facial expressions could end up being a really cool thing, but not in the way that they're executing it, and not in the way that they look in what we have seen so far, which is kind of really sad because it goes like the idea is somewhat towards the great side, but the way they are going to execute that idea seems to be on the awful side. Much like what they did with the new default avatars, you know, I understand that they maybe want to take a modern approach at things and go for a unique kind of thing, but for the image that Roblox has and has held for a very long time, none of this stuff fits. Even outside of Roblox, I really wouldn't like how they look, and that's just my opinion. As always, if you love the new facial expressions, that's cool. If you hate them, that's cool too, and if you couldn't care less, that's also cool. Everything is subject to personal opinions, and there is no explaining what we like and what we don't like, especially when we can't help that. Don't force yourself to like something just because others like it, same as don't force yourself to hate something just because others hate it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of these animated Roblox facial expressions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.